Hello everyone, I'm Aurora from Susan's family. Today, I'm going to show you a Dopamine bucket hat. Start by crocheting the motifs and join them together along the edges to form the hat body. Then, crochet the hat top, and join it to the hat body. Finally, crochet the brim around the hat body. Let's start by learning how to crochet the hat body. The hat body is made by alternately connecting Motif One and Motif Two. Let's learn the crochet method for Motif One. Motif One is a trapezoidal motif. Start with a magic ring and crochet in rounds counterclockwise. Let's crochet the first round. Start with the magic ring. Then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. For the double crochet, next, crochet 3 chains. Make 1 double crochet and 3 chains into the magic ring. Treat the 1 double crochet and 3 chains as a group. Repeat this group 2 more times. After finishing, tighten the magic ring loop. In the top chain of the beginning chains, pick up the 2 strands of the chain stitch. Make 1 slip stitch. Place the yarn tail of the cast on over your hook and pull tight together. Round 1 is completed. Now crochet round 2. Work 1 chain as the beginning chain for single crochet. The beginning chain for single crochet does not count as a stitch. Continue by working 1 single crochet in the next chain below. On the left side, crochet a fan pattern with 7 double crochets in the left chain stitch. That means working 7 double crochets in the same stitch. Take a look. Work a single crochet in the double crochet. Crochet a fan pattern with 7 double crochets in the chain space. Follow this pattern. Complete this round. Join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The second round is complete. Continue to crochet round 3. Make 1 beginning chain. Skip the first stitch. In the left double crochet, work 1 single crochet. Chain 3. Skip 2 stitches. In the left stitch, work 1 single crochet and chain 3. Continue to skip 2 stitches. In the left stitch, work 1 single crochet and chain 5. Consider the completed section as one group. Repeat and work 4 more groups. Pay attention to the placement for the single crochet, which should be at the 2 ends of the fan pattern and the middle stitch. Continue crocheting until you reach the last chain. Work 2 chains. Finally, in the first stitch, work 1 double crochet instead of 3 chains. The third round is complete. Move on to the round 4. Start with 3 beginning chains. Continue by picking up and working 3 double crochets in the chain space below. Skip a stitch. On the left side of the chain stitch, crochet 1 single crochet and then 5 chain stitches. Skip a stitch and work 1 single crochet in the left side chain. On the 5 chain stitches on the left side, crochet 4 double crochets, 2 chains and 4 double crochets. After completing this, in this round, crochet 1 single crochet in the position of the 3 chain stitches. There should be 5 chain stitches between these 2 single crochets. On top of the 5 chain stitches, crochet 4 double crochets, followed by 2 chains and 4 double crochets. Following this pattern, complete this round. On the final chain space, continue to work 4 double crochets. Chain 1. Then work 1 single crochet in the beginning chain. Substitutes for 1 chain. The round 4 is completed. For the 5th round, make 2 chains. These serve as the beginning chains for the half double crochet. Work 1 chain. On the left side, work 1 half double crochet and 1 chain in the beginning chains. Move on to work 3 half double crochets. Skip a stitch and work 3 single crochets in the chain stitch. Skip a stitch and work 3 half double crochets. One chain. 1 half double crochet. Work 1 half double crochet on the left side chain. 1 chain. 1 half double crochet and 1 chain. Consider this section starting from the half double crochet. On the starting chain as 1 set, repeat the pattern for this group. Follow the chart to complete this round. Finish by slip stitching into the beginning chain. Round 5 is completed. Begin the round 6, make 1 beginning chain. Then work in the stitches and chains on the left side. Work a single crochet in each stitch, all the way to the corner position. Don't miss any half double crochets. You've now reached the corner position between the 2 half double crochets and the chain stitches. Pick up the chain stitch and make a single crochet, 1 chain and 1 single crochet. Continue working single crochets in each corresponding stitch, all the way to the 3rd half double crochet on the left side. Then work 6 half double crochets correspondingly. Then work double crochets in each stitch, all the way to the corner position. On this chain at the corner, work 2 double crochets. 1 chain and 2 double crochets. After that, work double crochets in each stitch, all the way to the corner position on this side. At this corner, pick up the chain stitch. Work 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 double crochets. Then work 6 double crochets. 6 half double crochets. The remaining part is working single crochets, all the way to the last corner. Work 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and 1 single crochet on it. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The 6th round is completed. Begin the 7th round. Make 1 beginning chain. Skip the first stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the second stitch. Skip 1 stitch. Work a fan pattern of 5 double crochets in the left stitch, which means working consecutive 5 double crochets. Then skip 1 stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Skip 2 stitches, work a fan pattern of 5 double crochets. Skip 2 stitches, work 1 single crochet. Skip 1 stitch, work a fan pattern of 5 double crochets. Skip 1 stitch, work 1 single crochet. Skip 2 stitches on the left chain. Work a fan pattern of 7 double crochets. Take a look. This round is worked with alternating fan patterns and single crochets. At the corner chain stitch positions of the motifs, work a fan pattern of 7 double crochets. Work a fan pattern of 5 double crochets elsewhere. The number of stitches between the fan patterns and single crochets varies. Refer to the pattern for the exact stitch count. Work this round following the pattern. The fan pattern has more stitches. Don't miss the skipped stitches. Finish with a slip stitch. Chain 1 to secure. Cut the yarn. The 7th round is complete. Weave in this yarn tail along the texture of the wrong side of the fabric. You can weave in a few more stitches. Trim the excess tail. The yarn tail from the beginning chain has been woven in round. You can cut it directly. Measure the motif size after completing Motif 1. If it differs significantly from the reference size, adjust your tension. Or change the crochet hook size and crochet again. Refer to the color scheme in the pattern. And finish motif 1s. I won't repeat the demonstration. Next, let's learn the motif 2. Motif 2 is also a trapezoidal motif. The center is made up of multiple small flowers worked in the magic ring, joined as you go. After adding the corner stitches, continue to crochet in rounds. Start with the first round in the center. Begin with the magic ring. Then work 3 chains and 1 slip stitch. Treat the 3 chains and 1 slip stitch as a group. Repeat this group 3 more times. After completing, pull tight the magic ring. Leave a yarn tail and cut the yarn. The first round is complete. Set aside for now. Continue with rounds 2 to 3. There are 4 groups total. The technique is almost the same. Start with the group underneath. Begin with the magic ring. Work 1 beginning chain. Crochet 8 single crochets into the magic ring. Pull the ring tight. Join with a slip stitch in the first stitch and cut the yarn. The second round is completed. For the third round, join the yarn at the slip stitch. Work 3 chains. Crochet 1 double crochet at the joining position. While working, place the yarn tail over your hook and secure it. Pick up the first round. With the right side facing up, this round has 4 chains. Pick up any chain and work a slip stitch. This connects to the first round. Continue with 3 chains. In the position of the double crochet, make 1 slip stitch. Then work 1 slip stitch continuously on the left stitch. Then 3 chains and 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 slip stitch. Consider the stitches worked in 1 stitch. As a group of petals, repeat the stitches for a group. On the stitches from the previous round, work a petal group corresponding to each. After completing, make one slip stitch at the joining position. Complete the first group. Then leave a tail and fasten off. Weave this tail to the wrong side of the fabric. Hide it following the texture of the wrong side. The third round is complete. This completes the flower group for the second to third rounds. Continue to crochet another flower and join it with the completed flower, as well as the first round. Here is a flower completed in the second round. Continue to crochet the third round. Join yarn and work 3 chain stitches and 1 double crochet. And join with a slip stitch to the first round. Continue with 3 chain stitches and 1 slip stitch. Then crochet a petal group. While crocheting this petal, slip stitch to connect with the petals of the previous set. Find the adjacent double crochet stitch of the petal and work a slip stitch. This connects the flowers together. Continue to crochet this round. Here's another flower group completed. There are 2 more flowers left. The third flower is crocheted in the same way as the second flower. Join with slip stitches on the first and second petals. For the fourth flower, connect once on the first, second, and last petals. Refer to the previous demonstration for the method. I won't repeat the explanation. The yarn tail from the first round can be woven in on the wrong side by picking up strands. Trim the excess tail after weaving it in several times. Here's the sample after all the flowers are completed. The second and third rounds are now finished. Next, crochet round 4. It has this petal shape. There are 4 in total, above the connecting petals of the 2 adjacent flowers. In the back loops of these 2 petals, which is the yarn behind. Pick up this strand and another strand on the wrong side. Then pick up the strand behind the left petal and another strand on the wrong side. Join the yarn. and crochet 3 chain stitches. 1 double crochet, 3 chain stitches and 1 slip stitch. Afterward, leave a yarn tail and cut the yarn. Work the ending tail to the wrong side. Round 4 is completed. Following the same method, make 3 more. I won't demonstrate that. This is the sample after completing the round 4. Weave in the yarn tail on the wrong side. Trim the excess yarn tail. Continue with round 5. Attach the yarn to the stitch above the flower petals in round 3. Make 1 beginning chain. Crochet 1 single crochet, 3 chain stitches. Work 1 single crochet in the stitch of the left side petal. 3 chain stitches. In the stitch of the 4th round petal, work a DC2 booble. That means working 2 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over and draw through. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The incomplete double crochet is completed. Work another incomplete double crochet. Then yarn over and draw through in once. The DC2 bobble is done. Work 2 chain stitches. 1 TR2 bobble. Work 2 incomplete treble crochets. Wrap yarn around hook twice. After drawing the yarn through, yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat this twice. The incomplete treble crochets are completed. Work 1 more stitch. Then yarn over and draw through in once. The TR2 bobble is done. Work 2 chain stitches. 1 DC2 bobble. 3 chain stitches. On the stitch of the left petal, work 1 single crochet, 3 chain stitches. On the round 4, work 1 DC2 bobble, 2 chain stitches, 1 TR2 bobble, 2 chain stitches, 1 DC2 bobble and 3 chain stitches. For the remaining 3 petals on round 3, work 1 single crochet and 3 chain stitches. Following this pattern, refer to the chart to complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch. Round 5 is completed. No need to cut the yarn after completing. Continue with round 6. Make 1 beginning chain, then work 1 single crochet in the stitch. Work 2 single crochets in the chain space. Following this pattern, work up to the right side of the chain loop from the TR2 bobble. Then work 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and 1 single crochet in the TR2 bobble. 2 single crochets in the chain space. 1 single crochet in the stitch. 2 single crochets in the chain space. 1 half double crochet in the stitch. 2 half double crochets in the chain space. Repeat these 3 stitches once more. Then work 1 double crochet in the stitch. 2 double crochets in the chain space. Repeat these 3 stitches once more. Then on the TR2 bobble, work 2 double crochets, 1 chain and 2 double crochets. Continue with 2 double crochets in the chain space, 1 double crochet in the stitch. Work all the way up to the next bobble's left side single crochet stitch. Then work 2 half double crochets in the chain space. Work 1 half double crochet in the stitch. Repeat these 3 stitches once more. Two single crochets in the chain space. 1 single crochet in the stitch. 2 single crochets in the chain space. Then work 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and 1 single crochet in the TR2 bobble. 2 single crochets in the chain space. 1 single crochet in the stitch. Repeat these 3 stitches once more. Two single crochets in the chain space. Then join with a slip stitch. Round 6 is completed. On the 7th round, start with a fan pattern of 5 double crochets. Since this is the start of the round, work 3 chains as beginning chains. Then work 4 more double crochets in the next stitch. The fan pattern of 5 double crochets is now complete. Skip the next 2 stitches. Work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. This round is similar to the 7th round of Motif One. Both are made up of alternating fan patterns and single crochets. The number of stitches between the fan patterns and single crochets varies. Refer to the chart for the entry position when crocheting, and this round requires crocheting and joining as you go. I'll demonstrate the connection method. Continue working until you reach the corner position. Now, you need to work a fan pattern of 7 double crochets. Start with 4 double crochets. Then pick up a Motif One. Note that the motif is trapezoidal. Keep the orientation consistent, with the short side at the top and the long side at the bottom. Find the spot for the corner where you will join. Work a loose slip stitch on the middle stitch of the fan pattern. That completes one connection. Continue working on this motif too. Crochet to the middle stitch of the next fan pattern, which has 5 stitches. So after reaching the 3rd stitch, find the middle stitch of the fan pattern on Motif 1. Join with a slip stitch. That completes another connection. Continue in this way, crocheting and joining the entire motif. Then, slip stitch and cut the yarn. Weave in the ends. That completes Motif 2. Now let's look at the sample. The hat body is made by alternates between Motif 1 and Motif 2. You can refer to the sample for color schemes, or adjust as needed. When crocheting the last Motif 2, you need to join both sides of the motifs to form a circle with the motifs. Refer to the previous demonstration and the chart. Crochet all remaining Motif 2s, joining them as you go. That concludes the hat body. Next, we'll learn how to crochet the hat top. The hat top starts with a magic ring. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. When you reach the final round, join it with the hat body. Let's crochet the first round. Begin with a magic ring. Make 3 chains to start. Then crochet 1 double crochet, followed by 2 chains. Continue with 2 double crochets and 2 chains in the magic ring. Consider these 4 stitches as a group. Crochet 4 more groups. After completing, pull tight the magic ring. Slip stitch into the beginning chains. We will use this yarn later, so secure the yarn tail. Pull up the loop. Retrieve the ball of yarn. Tighten the yarn tail, and the yarn tail is settled. Leave this yarn at the back for later use. The first round is complete. After finishing the first round, it forms a hexagonal shape. The chain spaces mark the corners. Continue with round 2. Join the yarn at the corner on the right side of the slip stitch. Start with another chain of 3 for the beginning chain. Then work 1 double crochet and 1 chain. While crocheting, place the yarn that's set aside over your hook to carry it along. Skip the next stitch on the left, and in the next corner, work 2 double crochets. Then 2 chains and 2 more double crochets. Followed by 1 chain space. Working 2 double crochets in the next corner. followed by 2 chains and 2 more double crochets. Let's look at this round. In the corners, which are marked by 2 chains, work 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 more double crochets. These groups are separated by 1 chain space. Continue working the entire round according to the pattern. When you reach the joining corner, work 2 more double crochets there, followed by 2 chains. Finish with a slip stitch, then cut the yarn. The second round is complete. Next, work the third round. Here, simply pick up the yarn waiting below. Start crocheting in the corner position. In the corner, make 3 chains to start, then work 1 more double crochet and 1 chain. At the left side of the chain stitch, crochet 2 double crochets and 1 chain stitch. Once completed, in the corner on the left side, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Looking at this round, also in the corner, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Work 2 double crochets in the 1 chain stitch. In all other positions, crochet 1 chain interval. Following this pattern, crochet the entire round according to the pattern. At the last corner, crochet 2 double crochets, 1 chain. Replace the last chain with a single crochet. Crochet in the beginning chain. The third round is complete. For rounds 4 to 7, the technique is almost the same as round 3 on one side of the hexagon, which is a chain stitch position. Crochet 2 double crochets, the corner with 2 chains. Make 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Crochet 1 chain interval in the remaining positions. Crochet according to the pattern. For the final rounds 8 and 9, no need to divide into sides and corners. Crochet 2 double crochets on each chain stitch. Crochet 1 chain interval between every 2 double crochets. At the end of each round, there's a slip stitch connection, and also a single crochet instead of a chain stitch connection. The methods have been demonstrated before. Crochet according to the chart. For the round 10, the crochet method is similar to the last round of Motif 2. It's alternating single crochets and fan patterns. Crochet and join as you go. Make sure to connect in this round at the short edge of the hat body motif. The joining spot is always the middle stitch of the fan pattern. When you come to a joining position, pick up the joining thread and slip stitch. Refer to the previous demonstration for the method. That concludes the hat top section. Next, we'll crochet the brim onto the hat body. The brim is crocheted in rounds counterclockwise. Let's attaching the yarn. Find any Motif 2 on the hat body. At the corner on the right side. Start from the middle of the motif. Join the yarn in the second stitch from each side. Begin the first round. Make 1 beginning chain. Work a single crochet in the joining position. Crochet a fan shape with 5 double crochets in the position for the left single crochet. Work a single crochet in the middle stitch of the left fan pattern. Crochet a fan pattern with 5 double crochets in the left single crochet. All the fan pattern in this round consist of 5 double crochets. Below, work alternately in the single crochet and the middle stitch of the fan shapes. Crochet the fan shapes and single crochets. When you reach the fan pattern at the left corner of Motif 2, still crochet from the middle to the second stitch on each side. Then, at the joining point, crochet a fan shape. After that, it's the fan pattern at the corner position again. Work 1 single crochet in the second stitch. Then it's back to the fan pattern and single crochets. Take a look. In this round, crochet the fan pattern at the junction of the single crochet and the motifs between the 5 double crochets fan pattern and the 7 double crochets fan pattern. Crochet a single crochet in the second stitch from the middle on both sides. Follow this pattern to crochet all round. Finish with a slip stitch. The first round is complete. For the second round, start with a fan pattern. This is the starting position for the round. First, chain 3 as the beginning chain, then crochet 2 double crochets. Next, crochet a single crochet in the middle stitch of the left fan pattern. Crochet a fan pattern with 6 double crochets on the left single crochet stitch. Crochet a single crochet in the middle stitch. A fan pattern with 5 double crochets. Look at this round from previous one. In the middle stitch of the 5 double crochets fan pattern, crochet a single crochet, alternately crochet the fan pattern of 5 double crochets, and 6 double crochets on the single crochets. Following this pattern, complete this round. On the beginning chain, crochet 2 more double crochets to complete a fan pattern. Then join with a slip stitch and secure the yarn. Round 2 is done. Let's look at the sample. Each round of the hat brim is alternated with fan pattern and single crochets. The number of stitches in the fan pattern varies per round. Refer to the chart for specifics. When you encounter an even-numbered stitch fan pattern, work the single crochet in the stitch slightly left of center. You'll also come across color changes. Just join the yarn and crochet as usual. Don't need to fasten off this color. Weaving in the transition yarn tails makes it easier. The method has been demonstrated before. Refer to the previous demonstrations and the chart to crochet the brim all the way down. When you complete the last stitch of the final round, secure the yarn tail. Leave a yarn tail and cut the yarn. The hook goes behind the second stitch from the hook and draw the yarn through. Then go behind the last stitch. Draw the yarn through. Gently pull to tighten the yarn tail. Weave in the yarn tail on the wrong side of the fabric. That completes the brim. Up to this point, we've covered everything about this hat. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.